Hey, I have struggled in my life with bullying. I was bullied by family members in my home. I was bullied by teachers at my school, several schools actually, all of my schools, really, now that I think about it. And I was also bullied by other students at various times in my life. And so what I realized is that it's hard for me to feel comfortable being myself. The reason why I've struggled so much with coming out, and sharing myself, my gifts, my voice, is because I have not felt safe. And this is to say nothing of past lives. If anybody believes in that, I definitely do. I've had past lives where I felt very unsafe being who I was. And so what I'm recognizing now at 39 is that I had to create a safe space within myself first. And that is what I've spent the last 3 years doing, plus quite a few other years. But the pandemic really gave me an opportunity to slow down and go inward, and isolate and create a really safe space for myself to grieve, to heal, to learn to love myself. And now I'm coming out to share that with the world. And I'm recognizing that there's a very good reason why I didn't feel safe to be this version of me earlier. And I want to inspire others to create a safe space within yourself so that no matter what happens in life, you always have a safe place to retreat to. So even if your physical environment is not safe, there's some place inside of you that you can touch base with. And this might sound a little silly if you're in an actual physical danger. Obviously, it will offer you a bit of peace in a situation like that. But mostly what I'm talking about is a situation where you're being bullied or, you feel alienated or like you're not accepted, you're rejected. Anything like that. You've got a safe place to retreat within yourself without having to go anywhere. You just close your eyes, or you don't even have to close your eyes, but just access that safe place that you built within yourself. And it might sound a little silly, but I have that now. And mostly what it is a relationship with self. It's an open communication with myself, with my higher truth, with my inner child, and these elements are what create that safe space. And some people might think of it as a little bit crazy, and through the pandemic, I got very comfortable talking to myself. We spend 3 years alone, you're going to need to talk to somebody. And I'm only halfway kidding. I have been pretty much isolated for 3 years, almost entirely. Obviously I have neighbors and stuff, but the point is, part of the reason why I've been able to create this safe space within me is because I do talk to myself. I talk to myself in recordings when I want to process tough emotions. And I play two roles. I play, the person observing the situation, and I play the role of the person experiencing it. And I let my higher self guide me through it. I let my intuition and my guides, if you believe in God or higher power, whatever you want to believe in, it's a higher power within you, or it's a higher power above you. Either way, it's a part of you calling you home. And really, I think I'm all over the place here, but I'm just trying to paint a picture of how I got here. And I got here by creating that relationship with myself and listening to that voice, that intuitive voice. It's very quiet. You have to listen real hard. And it involved me basically clearing out so much clutter, emotional clutter and physical clutter. But people, mostly, people that were draining my energy, people that were taking advantage and taking me for granted, and people that, knew that I would just give endlessly and they never had to do anything to get my love and my generosity. So removing those people from my life has made all the difference. But the reason why I was able to do that is because I was listening to my inner child who didn't feel safe with them. I didn't feel safe. These are family members. These are close friends. These are people that society would have me hang on to. But I had to let them go. And now I've created this incredible safe space within me. And it's what is driving me. It's what's helping me thrive for the first time in my entire life. And especially after all I've been through, that's an incredible statement to be able to make. I've gone through a lot, especially in the last 7 years. It's been an absolute whirlwind. So to be arriving here and feeling safe within my own skin, within my own, mind, that's a big one too. I've had to do a lot of work to get here. I've had to face a lot of demons that most people wouldn't. It's like pick up a drink instead, eat a Twix bar instead, just watch a stupid movie instead. No, I've had to face a lot of stuff that most people wouldn't want to face. But it's been worth it. It's been worth it. And I just want to say, if you don't have a safe space, if you don't feel like you can be yourself, you probably need to take a pretty close look at who you're involving yourself with, who's in your life, and also create that healthy relationship with self so that you have some place to retreat and lick your wounds and find your value, find your peace, and then move on again. So just wanted to share for anyone that needed some love. I'm sending it to you, and I'll see you next time.